It's the man YSN, and you're listening to YSN Radio. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all know what time it is, man. You're rocking with the man YSN, and you're tuning into the episode of YSN Radio, the coolest podcast in the South. Got a very special guest on the line with me right now, all the way from Houston, Texas, man. He's doing his thing in the reggaeton world, man. He's going wild right now. This brand new single, Tocar is going nuts in the streets. Got the one and only Mr. Young Pope on the line with me right now, brother. How you doing, man?
What's going on, man? Blessings to everybody, especially the YSN Radio, bro. I really appreciate you having me on. Like you said, Tocar right now is out on all platforms. It's going crazy in Houston right now, especially for the Latino people. Y'all know reggaeton is worldwide now. You can hear that shit anywhere nowadays. So, man, it's a great record, and I'm glad to be here live with y'all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate the love, man. Appreciate the love. Let's talk about this record, Tocar, bro. I was just listening to it myself, bro. I couldn't help but do a little bit of dancing, man. Couldn't help but bust out a couple moves, man. Couldn't help it. I couldn't help it, man. It was going crazy right now. So talk about, how did this record come together?
Well, first thing I want to mention, like you said, man, you were dancing to it. This the lovely thing about music, right? I mean, a lot of people listen to different type of genres. They might not know the language, but they know as long as the beat is going crazy and your head is bobbing to it, man, music is already doing its thing. It's speaking to the heart. You know what I mean? So,
Facts.
reggaeton is real crazy. As far as this record being made, man, I've been doing music for about 3 years now. This is my first year really getting into reggaeton, like kind of like more professional level and putting more time and money into this genre. This one I was just writing down ideas, man. I dig into my memories, my past memories, and then I think about my recent memories now. And this record is kind of like a before and after type deal. Now I'm at a little bit better place in my life. I got a lot of things accomplished. Things are going good. Money's going good, all that. So I just talk about a little bit of everything like that, man. It's a mixture of kind of like a relationship that I had in the past, but then fast forward to now when everyone, everything's going good, it's going great. Now they wish they could be with you, but you at the top type deal. So that's kind of what this is about, man. It's like now you at the top and look at me. That's kind of what the
Facts.
record is about, bro.
I like that. I like that, man. So you flex on all the haters on this one, man.
Yeah, something like that, man. You got to, I would say, flexing is the new. If you're not flexing or kind of putting in your cockiness in the way, man, you already failing yourself, man. You always got to put yourself in mind. Hey, I'm the best one doing what I'm doing in my lane, and that's how you get to the top. So, man, you know what I'm saying, trying to get
Ah,
it.
facts. You're absolutely right about that. But I literally was just talking about that with a friend in dinner earlier, bro. About like
Mm-hmm.
sometimes, man, you just have to talk your shit, bro. You just have to,
Right.
because nobody's gonna talk it for you. They may, what I'm saying, give you a compliment. You feel me? Give you a little bit of
Mm-hmm.
praise here and there, Ben, but it's always up to you to really let them know that you are the man, brother. So boom, you've been saying this record's going crazy in Houston, man. So talk about how the people been treating you. Are they feeling you? Are they feeling you right now, man? So how's the love been getting from the people out in Houston right now?
It's been great, man. As far as the people locally that been listening to my music, man, I haven't got no negative reviews. I like to say that because, man, the music is like Yelp nowadays. You got people review stuff, they give you 3 stars, 5 stars, whatever it is. I haven't got not one bad review about doing this genre, man. And it's a new lane in Houston. I know we got hip hop legends in Houston already that reach that top 1% of radio or just locally legends and stuff like that. But there's nobody doing the Spanish reggaeton lane. So I'm kind of, trying to do my own lane. But as far as people feeling the music, man, they've been feeling it, man. They like it. They know it's good quality, good, platinum record type material. So
Right.
it's going good, man. Everything's going great and it's going to get better. It's just a little beginning.
Nah, facts, man. I can dig it, bro. I like how you said that, man, because reggaeton, the whole Latin music scene, man, has been shooting to the moon these past couple years, bro. Of course, off the top, you got Bad Bunny, Unwell, so many different names
Right.
putting on for the Latin music culture, brother. So how does it feel to be in that mix right now?
But it's I like it because it gives you that push to be like, okay, there's nobody really that's taking off yet from Houston. I could be that first person. You know what I mean? I could put on for the city as far as the Latino side, and it feels good, you know, because I know there's other people, you know, working for that lane too. That lane's open. At the end of the day, music is competition, man. So the competition is there. So I like it, man. It feels good to be, you know, in this lane and trying to do something different besides, you know, just the hip hop lane. So
Right.
I'm loving.
Facts, man, because like how you said that, man, because when it comes to rap, bro, rappers, I feel like the barrier of entry when it comes to rap is very low. A lot of people like
Yeah,
it doesn't take much to become a rapper, man. So it also takes a lot of courage to jump into
right.
a lane that, like you said, man, not a lot of people are in at the moment, you know what I mean? So yeah, it
Yeah.
kind of opens it up more for you, but at the same time, you're the one breaking down those barriers for people to come, man. So how does it feel to be a trailblazer for the Houston reggaeton scene?
Man, you know, I really haven't thought about it like you put it in those words right there, man. And just by hearing that, it does make you smile. You know what I mean? There's not. I'm basically, you know, hey guys, y'all didn't see this open. It's open now. Follow me, type deal. You know what I mean? Now it's
Right.
all open. People are gonna get that more of a, I guess they're gonna feel better about doing it. You know, most people, you know, they make music, they don't really release it. They overthink it. They judge themselves too much. So I hope, you know, them seeing that I'm doing reggaeton music, that it inspires other people to hop on the lane and get it going, man. Because at the end of the day, we're here to just make good records, spread the music, and you know, get some income off of it, man. So that's really what it's about.
Facts, man, facts, man. So, to people who are not familiar with the reggaeton genre, I know for myself, I did not know that reggaeton meant Latin music. I thought it meant reggae. That's it. But
Right.
I was eventually educated on what it meant. This was like probably like 2 years ago. Once around I got hip to Bad Bunny. I The entire time I thought reggaeton was reggae. So
Yeah.
so for people who are like me are not familiar with reggaeton or anything about the music, man, can you explain what is reggaeton all about?
Man, look, I'll put it into simple words. This is kind of, you know, so everybody can kind of get the gist of it. Reggaeton is kind of like a, you know, as far as hip hop, you know, you got your trap type hip hop type
Hmm.
style. This is more of like a Latin trap. That's really what this is. This is really what reggaeton is. It's like a Latin trap. So you know, you got your heavy 808s, your snares, those type of instrumentals on the beat, but with the Latin, you know, vocals, Latin choruses. So that's really what reggaeton is. The best way I can explain it to the people that, you know, don't really know what it means. But yeah, I agree. It does say reggae in it, so I can see how people could think it's reggae. But yeah, it's like a Latin trap, like a Latino urban trap. That's
Gotcha.
what doing it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Cause I remember the first time, cause one of my best friends, shout out to my man Victor, bro. One of my best friends is from Mexico. So every time I'm hanging out with him, he always loves to put me on to some Latin music, man, because we're
Yeah.
both big rap fans, but anytime he has a chance, like, bro, you gotta check this out. He always prefaces it was like, I know you don't know what they're saying, but trust me, it's hard, And
Yeah.
he was like, you know what reggaeton is? I'm like, oh, yeah, I love Bob Marley. He was like, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But no, I like how you broke that down though, man, because I really do feel like when it comes to on the Latin music scene, bro, like I said earlier, man, that
Hmm.
like you guys are taking over it right now, man. Like you got the Mexican OT, Bad Bunny. I keep bringing him up, man, but it's like I feel like y'all are definitely pushing it right now as far as like putting everybody on notice. Putting
Right.
everybody on notice, man. So with this new record, Tocar T, man, how is the reception of that? Put things in perspective to you, just how powerful this movement is.
Yeah, no, I feel like, you know, Tocar a Ti, as far as the record itself, I feel like it's touched a lot of different ears that they didn't realize, okay, well, we only hear Bad Bunny, we only hear the top stars, you know, they're not from here, they're from Puerto Rico, Colombia. So I feel like
Right.
once you hear somebody that's in their own city and it kind of gives you like, damn, he's my neighbor, he's right down the, you know, he's in Houston. So I
Mm-hmm.
feel like it gives them like a little better connection, and hopefully they represent with me as well, and just keep streaming. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
if good to have this movement going, man. Having loyal people listen to you and stuff like that, man. I'm just trying to, you know, expand as much as I can, network with as much as people I can, and just take it to the roof, man. I mean, not the roof, take it to the stars. You know what I mean? Because there's
Facts,
no
man.
roof with music, man. There really isn't. I mean, look at where we're at right now. You know, anybody or anything can take off, man. All it takes is one little clip, one viral video, one viral 10-second TikTok, man. There's no limit to it. So yeah. Yeah,
Facts,
super.
man. You're so right about that, bro. I feel like for the longest we thought like we were so conditioned to think that there were ceilings, like
Right.
you know, things like Super Bowl commercials or performing
Right.
for certain, what I'm saying, stages and different things like that, man. That was
Mm.
always like so prestigious. Not saying that it's not anymore, but with the advent of the internet and like you said, blowing up off these 20-second clips, man, it is put a lot of stuff in perspective that like these things are
Right.
not that far out of reach, you
They're
know.
not.
It's
No,
so crazy, man. It's so crazy, brother. So boom, let's talk about Young Pope, the beginning of Young Pope, man. You like we've mentioned
right.
already, you're from Houston, Texas, man. Talk about what was it like growing up in Houston and how'd you end up getting into music?
Yeah, man. So growing up from Houston, man, I live kind of a I wouldn't say I was at the bottom, you know what I mean? I had food, I had clothes on my back, I went to public school and stuff like that. I grew up in a small household, me and my parents, not the biggest salary type family, but we did what we can, man, and I went through, your normal middle school, your high school and
Mhm.
try to get into college and stuff like that. It was, kind of a normal life that I grew up on, man. With not the best things, but we worked with what we could. You know what I mean? As
Facts.
far as when I turn into young Pope, I mean, if you haven't noticed, I'm wearing the whole robe. I'm pretty sure some
Yeah.
of y'all he doing, man. This is the real young Pope, man. I gotta come in here, showing up. So as far as how I got the name and how I'm chasing this theme and stuff like that. So it was a dream, right? I was in a dream, man. And when I looked up into the crowd, it was kind of like a stage, but the background was like a church. So when I
Hmm.
looked down on myself on the stage, I was wearing like a white robe. And that's when I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just call myself the Pope, but then the young came incorporated after because I was still like bad, like 18 when I got this name. So I was like, okay, boom, young Pope. And as far as the whole theme with the Pope and doing all this and stuff like that, the gimmick, man, I'm just running with it. I think it's something fun, something different, something that people might pay to come to my shows to see the show. If I'm up there with different outfits or having nuns or people might be getting best on stage. You never know. It's all entertainment at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Right.
At the end of the day, I don't. I feel like we live in an era where most people they want to see something different, want to experience something different. So this is perfect. You know what I mean? So that's how we got the name Young Pope, and I've been running with it ever since, man. I locked it in legally, so nobody could take the name. And let's run it, bro.
I
Let's
like
run.
that, man. I like that, bro. I like you said, being on stage with some nuns, man. I'm very certain that would definitely go viral.
Yeah,
Having some nuns
exactly.
on stage with you, man, that would be crazy, brother.
Exactly. So that's what I mean. You know what I mean? I get like I want to make it to where like yeah, I'm gonna make some good music and stuff like that. But I want
Mhm.
to make good performance shows. I want to make it to like the Pope show. You know what I mean? They're gonna come out. They don't know what to expect. Like you said, if we have nuns in there and we have people getting blessed on stage
Mhm.
or different stuff that I don't want to say, you're gonna have to come to the show, but man, people's cameras are gonna be out. Everybody wants to have a viral clip. Everybody wants to have a viral moment on their phone. So
Mhm.
why not? I'm sure phones are gonna be out, and that's how the word is gonna expand. And we'll have fun with it, man. Hopefully they come out.
Nah, facts, man. Facts, man. I can dig it. Have you had any performances yet?
I had a couple performances. I would say just local bars, local small clubs. I guess one that I like to highlight is V Live, the Gentlemen's Club.
Yeah.
Was one of my first performances, and I performed at that gentleman club, and it was wild. I was wearing this as well. That was the start of it. You know what I mean? I
Oh
just
man.
dove in straight to it. I didn't really have a plan. They just told me, "Hey, you want to perform tonight?" And I can't say no, man. So I just hopped in, and it was fun. It was dope. It was fun.
I'm pretty sure it was fun, man. How'd it feel being in full Pope regalia with, in that environment?
Man, it feels crazy, man. Just having everybody this is the crazy part about doing this whole young Pope thing. So, music and being an artist is all about popularity. It's all about catching eyes. It's all about all that stuff is incorporated into music. And I feel like right off the rip with this, man, everybody's looking at me. Everybody's like, man, what in the world? What is he doing? You know what I mean? But it's just
Right.
that that wondering of who is that? What is he doing? That's all you need. Boom. Then you come back with some good music, and it's gonna go, man. It's going somewhere.
No, facts, man. Like you're absolutely right about that. We definitely are in a very image driven society, with social media, Instagram, TikTok, all that. You feel me? Like people they listen with their eyes first. They
Yeah,
listen with their eyes. And what I mean by that is like if they how you look matters, the
right,
fit, the jewelry,
right.
the how you wear your hair, what I'm saying? That's the first thing they see before you even open up your mouth. So you are definitely on the right track with as far as like catching people's eyes, man. Because as soon as I feel like, especially like think about it, you're in V Live,
Right.
it's V living.
Yeah, exactly.
If someone walks on stage in a Pope outfit, is like you said, first thing is saying like, who is he? And then he gets, boom. Yeah, you definitely
Yeah.
you're a smart man with that one for sure.
Yeah. It was dope. And that night I performed a little bit of hip hop and I performed a Latin song too. So
Mhm.
man, that's what I think, I'm trying to bring to the table. I'm trying to bring both genres, you know what I mean? I mean, why
Right.
not get both bags? So yeah, man, it's up.
I can dig it, man. So what at what point did you realize that you really do have to lock in and take this seriously? What was that turning point in your music career?
But I'll be honest with you, before I really got more, I guess, focused onto the music and with my image. So there was the Super Bowl in Houston, Texas. I don't know if you remember. I forgot who was playing, but the Super Bowl was here in Houston, Texas.
Mm.
I don't know why I decided to dress up as a Pope at the Super Bowl. And
Yeah.
man, eh, bro, at the end of the day, I was so tired of taking pictures with people. They didn't even know who I was, but just off the image, they were like, let me take a picture. Let me go talk to this person. So whenever I found that out, that kind of gave me more push to follow the Pope thing. And as
Hmm.
far as the music, I just started putting more time into it, more effort, and be like, okay, if I'm really gonna do this, I gotta really bring out good quality. That means going into the best studios, you know what I mean, getting the best engineers behind me. So as far as that, man, that's how I started running with it and decided, hey, I'm a focus because for once, I like doing it. It's fun for me.
Hmm.
But then secondly, it can open a lot of doors as far as, networking with people or taking this to levels that you can't imagine.
Facts, man. Facts, man. So what are some studios in Houston you like to record at?
Man, right now my main two studios, well, I'll say three. It's called Audible Studios, man. That's in Houston. A lot of people go there as well, and I recommend y'all going there. They got good engineers that work with you good, and they focus on your craft. And also 713 Studios, man. The real two nice studios that I go to. And the last studio, man, at my house. I mean, I got my own equipment at the house too. Sometimes you don't want to do the drive or go somewhere else. You just want to lock into yourself. So I recommend honestly getting the home studio and doing research on the mic, the type of interface that you're gonna get you some good acoustic, and then after you're done recording, you could take your files and go get them edited and engineered by one of those engineers. So that's what I
Facts.
do. Yeah, it's a mixture of all that.
No, yeah, for sure, for sure. I think like a lot of artists that I talk to definitely do a balance of both. Like pretty much everyone has a setup in their house because, like I said earlier, with the barrier of entry being so low, you can just go to Guitar Center get everything you need. You know what I mean? Depending on
Right.
your budget, you can get things on the low end, the high end. You know what I'm saying? And it's really just all about just applying yourself and learning how to use everything and
Yeah.
making it work for you. But like how you said, you could record everything and then send it over to the studio and have them mix it for you, man, because
Yeah.
that just cuts out an extra process and save you some money too.
Exactly. You save money and you get to focus more on the actual mixing part. You know what I mean? You get to
Facts.
do it and customize it how you want. So yeah, man, for sure. Definitely.
Right. So do you like going to like the actual studios for absolute like bangers that you've been working on, like writing and putting together, or like what drives you to do difference between running record at home and going to the actual studio? Like what has to be in order?
Yeah, so it's really just depending on the type of vibe you want to feel, because going to the studio is real fun too. You get a different vibe. You're in a whole different atmosphere. You got artists recording in other rooms. It gives you that jump to go up there and perform your best. So it just depends on the mood I'm in. If I'm in a mood where I want to go out and just start recording and take some instrumentals and press play and see what we can cook in the studio, I'll do that. But if I have something that I just want to sit there and take time to write, I do that at home because at the end of the day, you're paying hourly. So, like you
Mhm.
said, to save some money, man, I'm gonna just stay home. I could spend 5 hours writing if I wanted to. You know what I mean? So I'll
Right.
lock in that at the house. So yeah, that's
I
it.
can dig it, man. Who are some of your influences in music?
Man, my biggest influences, man, I would say, back in the day when I was young, all I would watch was the top 10 music videos, like your MTV and BET and all that stuff, man. I'll say like 50 Cent is a big one.
Hell yeah.
50 Cent, dope, man. I remember watching all his videos and thinking like, damn, like this is crazy what he's doing, right?
Heck
Little
yeah.
Drake was a big one. As far as like in Houston, man, you got legends like Paul Wall, Slim Thug, Zero, Pimp C, all those people, that man, it's just a different different artists that came together that I got my style from. So and now especially the Latin music, man, Bad Bunny, J Balvin, those top dogs, man, Daddy Yankee, those are, legends that really, sparked my mind when it comes to writing like this too. So those are some influences, man, right there.
Big time, man. And all those artists, man, definitely go up in the club out here in Tennessee. I know anytime I step out to the club, bro, Daddy Yankee, Gasolina, bro, everybody goes
Yeah,
crazy, man.
yeah.
Like,
You
you know
know
what
what's
I'm saying? That's what I'm telling you, but that Latin, no, bro, the Latin music is like a vibe, bro. Y'all definitely have the wave going right now, brothers. So we
yeah.
just started 2024, man. The single Tocar T is going crazy right now, brother. Can we expect like an album coming out, man? What we got planned for the year?
Yeah, so yeah, I got Tocar a Ti right now. I just released two singles. One of them is Tocar a Ti, and another one is called Dame Lo Que Tu Quieras. And both of these records you can find on any streaming platform. Just put Young Pope, Tocar a Ti, or look at my other catalog, man. But upcoming, I got more singles that I want to drop, and I want to work on a strong EP, a Latin EP. You know what I mean? Something new,
Mm.
something fresh, something that can be unskippable. That you can play it at any time or place. It don't matter if you're at the club, if you're in the shower, or if you're waking up. I just wanted to hit every little, thing. So that's definitely what's coming up, man. A EP. That's what I'm working on. EP and more singles.
I can dig it, man. I dig it. I like you said how you said unskippable, bro. It's very rare that you get an unskippable project, man.
And
I have like a list that I have compiled of like my top 5 unskippables. So what are your favorite albums that you feel like are unskippable, no skips at all?
man, see, I have a couple, but I feel like the main one that's unskippable, it would be Mad City by Kendrick Lamar, man. I
Hell
feel
yeah.
like that one is just, man, unskippable, really.
Facts.
So
Facts.
I'll say Mad City by Kendrick Lamar. That one's crazy.
He definitely put the game on notice with that album, bro. Like
Yeah,
even to this day, man. If you as soon as people hear with Pyrus and Crips, all
yeah,
down the right, that shit goes stupid, man. I feel
yeah,
like mine, it's probably a tie between Wiz Khalifa's Cushion Orange Juice or ASAP
ooh,
Rocky's Live Love ASAP.
yeah, no,
Both of
definitely,
those projects right there, man. It's something about the blog era, bro,
right.
of rap, man, that it's like I feel like that vibe, like between '09 and 2012, 2013, bro, man, it was such like it was like lightning in a bottle, man.
No, because I remember, when Wiz Khalifa was going crazy. He's still getting it to this day.
Facts. He
That's what's
is.
special about him too. People don't give him his credit, man. He's still relevant now. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it was a different era, man. It was I don't know. I know what you mean. I can't explain it, but the music was just hitting different. Like it stick more. It stick longer. Nowadays, one or two records might stick, but them people that albums were sticking. You know what I mean? So I
Facts.
it was special, yeah, for sure.
No, facts, man. Cause it's like, cause Good Kid, Mad City came out during that same time, during the
Yeah,
blog era. I think like what, 2011, 2012, I believe. Cause I
yeah.
think when I was in middle school, that's when I first heard it, man. But it's like, that whole era of music, man. And like you said, they're still going strong. I just seen Wiz Khalifa live in like August in Atlanta. He was on
Oh
tour
yeah.
with Snoop Dogg. You feel me?
Oh
Packed.
yeah, exactly. Can't beat it. Snoop and Wiz together, man. That's so loud.
I'm saying, man. I'm saying, bro. I'm sure. I feel like in Houston, man, y'all get to see all types of cool concerts because all the legends already live there or are from there, man. So
Yeah,
like, what's the culture like in Houston? I'm pretty like I have a couple friends that live down there. They always talk about how it's so much stuff to do. You know, I've been there
yeah.
once myself for a couple hours just passing through, man. But like from your perspective, growing up there, bro, what is the culture like down there in Houston?
Man, Houston, first things first, man, it's huge. It's like 3, 4 cities put together in one city, man. If you want to get to one side of Houston, to the other side of Houston, you're damn near driving an hour and a half, depending on traffic. So it's a
Hell
big
yeah.
city. Definitely, there is a lot of stuff to do. I mean, I've been living here for almost 22 years, 23 years, and I still feel like I've been missing out on food places, new stuff opening up every other week, new clubs, new bars. So definitely the vibes are here. You know what I mean? You got everything. You got your club scenes, you got your chill vibe scenes, you got your outskirt town vibes if you like that. Houston is real nice, man. I mean, we have some big artists that came out of Houston, you know what I mean? We got Travis Scott, of course, that's one of the biggest ones that came out of Houston. And
Mhm.
as far as Travis, Beyonce. So musically, man, I feel like, man, there's a lot of people making music out here. There's a lot of people trying to get their dreams, to come true. So I like it, man. It's a good vibe, good city, man, for real.
Hell yeah, bro. I like how you said there's you've been living there all your life and still
Yeah,
learning about new shit you haven't had. Cause I'm from Nashville and like I said, I think I moved to Knoxville when I was like 20, 21, you know. And so in the
yeah,
past like 4 or 5 years since I've lived there full time, man, it's just a completely different place. Every time
yeah,
I go back home to visit, man, it's just like, bro, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Oh,
yeah,
you want to go here? You know, I'm like a visitor in my
yeah,
own hometown because there's always some new shit. It's always growing, man. So that's like people don't ever talk about that. Like if you living in a big city, like that is like very real.
exactly, yeah.
It's crazy, man. I know y'all just y'all definitely got to be celebrating. The Texans just made it to the playoffs. That was
And yeah, man, the Texans, man, to us, man, the place where the Texans landed this year, we won the Super Bowl, man. Honestly, with that,
yeah.
just right there, getting that far, bro, that feels like how it would feel to somebody if the Texans won the Super Bowl, man. That's how we feel, man. We're proud of them boys, we really are, for
No, in
real.
fact, I was just talking to somebody. I was in Atlanta a few weeks ago talking about the same thing. I'm like, look, you know, this is y'all's first time ever. Like, what is it, like y'all haven't been in the playoffs since I
Man, I
don't
couldn't
I
tell
don't know when, you know, but
you.
y'all exactly when y'all first broke in, when the Texans first broke in, everyone was had already counted you out first round.
Yeah,
Blew
exactly. Yeah,
through them, you feel me? So I was like, y'all probably got a parade going just for making it to the second round.
yeah. And
Second
man,
round.
this is turning up exactly. As soon as they even that game they lost and they got knocked out, man, we're still celebrating. It is what it is.
Nah, facts, man. I'm the same way because with the Titans, you feel me? Like I think it was 3 years, probably I think it was like 3 years ago we made it to the divisional
Mm-hmm.
round in the playoffs, man. That was enough for me because all my life we sucked. You feel me? We made it to the Super Bowl one time and
Yeah,
literally was off by a yard. You know what I'm saying? So trust me, I feel your pain.
yeah.
You know,
It's tough to be a Texans fan, and everybody kind of was hiding, hiding all the jerseys, hiding all the merch. But now they kind of brought it back out, man. They threw it in the washer and they were wearing it, so that's all that counts.
getting the cobwebs off of my feet, man. I feel
Yeah,
like, yeah, CJ Stroud is definitely putting on for the city right now, man. So I like you said, you busting out them jerseys. It's gotta feel good.
exactly, bro.
Well, y'all have had the Astros. Y'all just won the World Series, what the second one in like within a 5 year span, if I'm
Yeah,
not
man.
mistaken.
Are going crazy. Yeah, the Astros are going back to back, going straight to the finals, and man, they're going crazy, man. I can't really say anything negative about the Astros. The Astros are putting us on their back right now with sports, man. We didn't
You
have tech,
can't.
we had the Astros, bro, for
Big
real.
time. I feel like shit like that makes people who never watch baseball a baseball fan, you know?
Right,
I
bro.
felt the same way because I remember I bought like a Chicago's Cubs jersey when I was in
Mm.
high school just because I found it at a thrift store for like
Yeah,
$20. And I was like, damn, this shit hard. So I bought it.
yeah,
Never watched a single Cubs game in my life, man. I just thought it was hard.
yeah,
So when I got to college that year when they won the World Series, oh, you best believe I rocked that
yeah,
shit the very next day. I went to class and it was like, I know you don't give a shit about baseball.
yeah. Hey, man, that's
Hey,
how it is.
I'm fresh though.
Yeah, exactly. That man, I'm the same way, man. I like some of the jerseys. I like some of the colors. Some of the type of different styles they got. So, man, I feel you with that, man. Hey,
Nah, fact. And especially if they winning, of course I'm rocking
yeah,
that.
bro, it's coming out for sure.
Big time, man. Oh man, if only the Rockets could bring it up, man.
Oh
Like
man,
y'all had James Harden for a little bit, you know.
yeah,
You
yeah,
really
man. I think our closest. I think the year we could have made it all the way to the end and win it all was when it was Harden and CP3 on there, man. I
yeah.
feel like that we should have took it, but man, it is what it is. Maybe
It
they'll
is what it is.
shake back. The Texans did it; they came close to it. Shit, we might come back and get close to it too with the Rockets. So
Hey man, until then, man, Astros is
yeah,
they holding the flag for Houston right
yeah,
now.
exactly. Yeah,
I
bro.
fucks with it, man. I always love talking about sports, especially like with people from big cities, man, because the big cities are always taking it home. You feel me? At
Yeah,
least in one area, you know,
right.
it's got to
Exactly.
feel good to come from a winning city.
Yeah, it does. It does, bro.
I
With the
just need
Astros.
the I just need the Titans, man, to just tighten up.
Yeah,
No pun intended. I just
yeah,
want to be
Titan.
no thanks. I just want to be in the conversation at least just 1 year.
Yeah, exactly, man. Just to be in there, like, all right. So where were we? What's this about? You know what I mean? Yeah,
Exactly, man. So boom, you said you got some more singles in the pipeline. Tocar T and can you how do you pronounce the other single? Excuse me, brother.
yeah. It's called "Dame lo que tú quieras," and I kind of just put the first letter of each word into the title, so it's DMLQTQ.
Gotcha, yeah, because I'm reading it, it's all caps. So I always want to make sure I get all the
Right.
pronunciations correct, man. So boom, if people want to find these songs on platforms, follow you and keep up with you on social media, man. Where can they do that at?
Yes, sir. So Instagram. I'm active on Instagram. I'm always checking my DMs for people that want to work or bring ideas and stuff like that. You can go follow me at Real Young Pope. That's my Instagram. You can follow me on Twitter, and that's I Young Pope. I know they changed the name of it, but man, it's gonna be Twitter forever. You know what I
Big
mean?
time.
X. If I say, hey, y'all go follow me at X, y'all might think I'm doing some other crazy stuff on another website, man. So yeah, so Twitter, and then my other one, man, TikTok. You can find me on TikTok at I Young Pope as well, man. I always tell every artist or any business owner, if you're not on TikTok already, man, you're already behind, man. You got to stay with what's popping. You know what I mean? So,
Facts.
yeah, follow me on all those. My music, man, you can listen to me at any platform. Spotify, Apple Music, whatever you use. Just type in the Young Pope, and I should pop up right there, man. You could take a look at my Spanish music, my English music, and all the music that's coming out in the future.
Hell yeah, man. Young Pope blessing the game, man. I fucks
Sir.
with it, bro.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
brother. I appreciate your time today, man. Very happy we got to get on this call, man, and talk about everything got going on. Can't wait to listen to the new music, bro. I'm definitely gonna get this Toccata T in rotation next time I got an open format gig, man. I did a
Yeah.
thing for some lawyers, bro, and
Man,
I kept getting requests for Latin music, man. So I need to
really.
yeah, bro. So like I've been trying to pack up my Latin bag, man. So this is
Hey,
definitely going in rotation.
hit me up.
Next time I get the chance, man. I'm gonna
Yeah.
take a video of it and tag you in it too.
Yeah. Sure.
Is
Yeah.
it
Hit me up, man. I could recommend you some real heavy hitters to throw in them gigs, man. And that's pretty dope. They're requesting it, so they.
Nah, facts, man. Facts, bro. I definitely need the recommendation. Like I said, my partner Victor, bro, he be throwing me the playlist, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Every like couple months, man, he sends me like a brand new playlist. So I love like getting like learning about different genres, you feel me? Especially from other
Yeah.
cultures, you know what I'm saying? Cause I love I'm actually going to Puerto Rico for my birthday. So
Oh,
Yeah, I love
yeah.
Spanish culture, man. It's lovely, man. It's lovely, man. So but I'll definitely be throwing in that rotation next anytime I get
Oh,
the chance to, brother.
man, you gonna love it out there, man. Puerto Rico. I haven't been out there, but every story I hear of Puerto Rico, man, is 5 stars, man. You are gonna have a good
Man,
time.
I can't wait, man. I can't wait, man. So, boom, bro. Young Pope, appreciate your time again, man. Make sure y'all go stream him, bro. He's going crazy. He's putting on for the reggaeton
So,
scene in Houston, man. It's going up, man. Young Pope, blessing the game, brother. Appreciate you once again. If you made it this far, thank you very much. It's been another episode of the coolest podcast in the South, YSN Radio. Make sure you check out all the other episodes on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, anywhere you get your podcast from. Check out the website, ysnradio.com. I got t-shirts on there for stuff. If you like this paint
mhm.
behind me, you can get it on the shirt. It's going to be lovely, man. Also, vote for us. We just got nominated Podcast of the Year with the Southern Entertainment Awards. We need to bring home that trophy, man. Y'all know what time it is.
Uh,
Until next time, same place. It's the coolest podcast in the South, YSN Radio. Let's go.